So here we are with Nestle and his 2015 Evo. We're gonna go ahead and install the unit, and I'll show you guys some of the cables that we have right here. And basically it's very simple, just plug and play. Here's the back of it, you guys can see. And this part right here, hold on, this part right here is the one that's gonna make it super simple. This basically will connect to your harness on a vehicle, and then this one will go in the back of the unit. So this is the one that gives you completely power and everything else. Now for some that would like to install a backup camera, there's a dedicated cable for that, a little wire that says reverse. I believe it's this one. I'm not sure if you guys can see it because it's a wide angle, but this is the reverse wire that connects to either your reverse lights. So whenever you put your car on reverse, it'll switch the screen and show you the backup camera. Now power and all the stuff, it will depend on what camera you guys go for, but this is pretty much it as far as the power. And here we have different RC cables. So if you guys want to have a subwoofer or independent speakers for front and rear, that's what you guys will do. And of course one of those will be the video out for, or video in for the reverse camera, which actually also says right here rear, I believe. So that's one right there. And then we have USB cables right here for different things. One will be if you wanted to have the 3G, I think, connectivity. And let me see, there's more RC cables, which will be explained also on some pictures when you actually purchase the unit. This one right here is for two additional USB ports as well. And here's your microphone for, here is your microphone for the Bluetooth. Alright, and we're gonna go ahead and install this. Oh, one more. Here's the GPS antenna, which I'll show you guys where it will go as well. So just bear with us while we install this thing, and it should be pretty quick. Alright, so there's a couple screws that we need to get on, and then to just easy out the glove box, you have to push this in like this, and then the glove box will drop down lower. Then all you have to do is just remove this one screw right here. A little too long. There's one screw right over here. Make sure you guys don't lose it, so put it somewhere else, or somewhere that you know it's not gonna get lost. And then basically all you have to do is just pull this from the top, then the bottom, and then you just have to pull it up. And again, put this thing somewhere safe so you guys don't get them scratched or anything like that, because it's something that you'll see it every day and you don't want to hate it. So here's another one right over here. And guess what? You guys are done. That's all you have to do. Now for this piece right here, it's, you know, it's a plastic, so it's fragile, and so you guys have to be careful with this. So start from this, from right to left. So start removing this part. I'm afraid with this because it's not my car. So that's it. So again, put this thing somewhere safe. we're gonna scratch. And that's pretty much it as far as that. Now this piece right here, it's a little bit harder, and it's pretty tough to just remove it. But if I'm not mistaken, I remember pulling from here and then pulling from this side, and it made it a lot easier. Now let me just work on this, and then I'll get back to you guys whenever it's a little bit more loose. Alright, so we went ahead and removed this bezel, which is a stock one. It's a little bit hard, so try to go from this part first, and then try to pull from this side, and then try to pull from this part right here. If you could put pressure on it as you're pulling it out, it makes it a lot easier though. It's just, you know, caught it on the video because I like to take my time and go a little bit easy, especially since it's not my car. But this is pretty much it. And then don't yank this, all right? So be very gentle because there's this plug right here. Now this plug is the one that connects to the hazard lights. All you have to do is just unplug this, and again put this on the side, you know. I'm gonna put this right here on the side, and then this part right here is another simple thing. So it's basically one screw right here, and then what I like doing is like I just like loosening it a little bit, not all the way out, and then pull the other one from the other side, which is, it's only two that holds this thing, I believe so. And get them all out after that. Save the screws. And, oh wait, there's two more on this part right here. You guys can see it. There's one right over there, and there's one on the other side. So just go ahead and remove those. And if anything, I would recommend you guys always getting those screwdrivers that have the magnet, because that way you don't drop the screws, you know. So I was just telling Nassel that if you drop anything in there, most likely you just leave it there because it'll be a pain to find it and remove everything else. So everything is loose right now, so we can just pull the unit now, and all you have to do is just unplug this, unplug everything that is right here in the back. This is our power, this is something else, and this is the antenna. Alright, now the whole unit's out, completely out. Alright guys, make sure it's all clean like that, you don't leave anything or any wires hanging there. And again, just put it somewhere safe so you guys can save it. That's pretty much it. And then what we have to do now is we got to transfer this to the new bezel. I'm going to show you guys in a minute, but before we actually do that, because this is like a little circuit and it's more fragile than anything else, we have to transfer the AC vents into the other one as well. Now if I'm not mistaken, I used a flat screwdriver just to pull those little tabs and then remove them. So then there's two tabs right here, and there's another one's right here, and then this one's in the back because it's kind of like a two pieces. So once you remove this, you have to put it on the other one, and that would be pretty much it. Alright guys, so we went ahead and removed this way. This ones that are the the AC vents, and we're gonna go ahead and transfer them over here now. Actually, yeah, I should have just done it, but we have all the wires right here, and in a minute I'll show you guys where it goes. So this part's right here, just make sure you put them on this part, where you're gonna have to go from this side. Now the clips and everything are also in the same position. Now something I noticed from the other one, when I did it on my car, is that I had to just clip some of this parts right here, you know, so it'll fit a little better. And let me just go ahead and put these things on, and I'll show you where all the wires will go. All right. Okay, so I was telling you guys, this part right here is the one we're gonna have to clip, because if you guys can see on this part right here, there's not enough room for this to go all the way in. So we're just gonna have to clip this part right here, so it'll go all the way flush in, and then it'll be secure for the vent, so the vent won't be rattling or won't be pushing in, and it won't look funky, you know. But once I clip this thing, I can show you guys how it would look, and then I'll just like, it should be able to just go all the way in. Alright, so we went ahead and put the vents. You guys just gotta make sure they look flush right there. Alright, so by clipping that, it allows you to put the vents all the way in, and we're all good to go as far as this. And what we want to do before we put the wires is transfer this little piece right here. So this little piece, all you have to do is remove this screws. Okay. Remove this one right here. Again, always be careful with the screws. You don't want to lose them, because if you lose them, then you'll have some bad rattling somewhere. Now for this thing, there's one clip right here and another clip right here. And all you have to do is just push this, and then pull it out. Now another thing I wanted to go over with you, it's this clips right here. This white clips, you'll have to take them off and transfer them over to the new unit. Okay, so all this white clips, you have to take them off and put them on this thing, otherwise it won't hold the unit in place. So make sure to remove this white clips and put them on this one right here. Alright guys, so we went ahead and transfer all the clips. So those are the little white clips you guys got to transfer, so in order for the bezel to hold in place, and you should be all good to go. Now after you've done all of that, I went ahead also and attached this. I think we already went over that. And make sure to put the screws right there. Make sure to put this clips right here, so this thing will be coming out. And this is the first one I would say put it on. This is the pretty much the power. So make sure this this fuse is in there, well in place, and then just plug this one in. Make sure it's all the way in, and everything else will go right here. Let me see. So they all will fit in their own specific place. There's a little bit of a difference between one and the other. And here's the big one right here. Go right there. And there's this red one right here. Go right there. And here's the extras. 2 additional USBs. So what I like doing here is, well, this is the one for the microphone. I like to put this little twist right here so I don't have long wires loosed all over. Put this one right there. And here is the GPS antenna. And this one will go right over here. Now make sure there's the little pin goes right in the hole. Twist it all the way in, and that's it. And here's the mic. The mic will go right here, and actually it's labeled for you, so it's a lot easier. Just go ahead and put this in right there. Now it goes snugged in very good. Now if you guys are worried about maybe the mic coming off or anything like that, go ahead and tape it. I didn't tape on mine, but because it's very good, and like I wasn't really pulling on the wires, so everything else should be all good. And all you have to do is just go ahead and plug it to your stereo. I mean to the stock one. This is the AM and FM antenna. So this will have to go all the way in right here. sure it goes all the way in. And then this one right here is the one that will go right over here. Now something actually I forgot to go over. Let me pull this antenna out. It's this ground wire. I don't know if it's something that it's needed or not, but I went ahead and actually extended and then grounded on this bolt right here, which is something I'm gonna be doing in a minute. Like I said, I don't know if that really makes a difference or not, but there's no instructions or anything, but I know it's a ground wire, so I'm just gonna go ahead and ground it just in case for whatever reason, you know.
That's a common one.
Alright guys, so we went ahead and extend the ground wire. There's a connector right there, and then this is the one. Now here's the bolt that I removed from right over here. So we're going to go ahead and put this one right there. So we'll put this one in. I put a good length on the ground wire, so it'll give us room to play with this, you know, and also whenever you guys remove it, it's not super tight. Okay, we got the ground right there, and now we can go ahead and plug this in. Now before I do that, I want to tell you guys, here is the GPS antenna, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it right under here. So basically it's right below this area right here, but in the bottom, which is usually the spot where they'll put the stock GPS antenna whenever you have a GPS unit from factory. So, gosh. Okay, we got this down, and we're going to find a flat surface right under. Should be right there. Make sure to push it in. And you're all good. Now once we got the GPS antenna, we'll go ahead and plug this one in, which is basically your power, and that should be all. Now make sure to hide all those wires and everything else, unless, like I said, you're installing subwoofer or rear backup camera or anything like that. Now here's the microphone. Now the microphone, I'm gonna send it over from this side under, that'll send me over to that side, and I'll show you guys where I'm putting the microphone. Now those are the USBs, and same thing, I'm going to send over to this side so they'll come off from the glove box. Alright guys, so we already connect everything. Again, make sure the vents are in, they're not coming off or anything like that. And then all we have to do now is just push this in. So this is the moment of truth. But now before we do anything of that, because we don't want to pull this later and find out, you know, there's something wrong or anything like that, so we want to go ahead and start the car and see if everything is working. So startup is fine. Now we have the Mitsubishi logo going in. Like I told you guys before, the startup takes a little while, but everything is there. Everything seems to be working. Let's see if we can test. Oh, at least we can hear the speakers, right? So that's a good thing. It does come with some songs, I believe, which are great songs. Watch. Beautiful song. But at least you guys know. And for now, because we haven't assigned the,
Take a look and see.
sounds great. Actually, I think it sounds better than the stock one.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good. Now, before we get into any other little details right there, we're going to go ahead and push this in, clean this up, and get it all going. We have the microphone right over here, and what I actually did is I put it right behind this corner right here, which is on this part right here. If you make your fingers like a hook, you guys can feel that there's a little hole inside right here from the back, and it actually fits perfectly fine, and that it's like completely snugged in. At least on mine, I don't have any vibrations or anything like that, and it's very well hidden. I haven't had any complaints with anyone hearing noises or not being able to hear me well. So there you go, that's where it is. And I love the clean look because I hate seeing things all around and like something hanging there that it doesn't belong in the car. So as you can see, it's perfectly fine. Can't even tell there's a microphone. The microphone is actually flat sitting on this part right here, and the part that has the holes for the microphone is on the outside, so it's not even blocked. Now that's pretty much it, guys, and I'll show you guys real quick as far as how it looks when you start it and what we'll do from there. Alright guys, so we're already here. We come to steering wheel keys, and you select, like I told you guys before, what you want to assign, and then you confirm on this side. So let's say we're going to do volume up, and you see how it's blinking. So you basically once you push that, you come over here and you confirm volume up, and it stops blinking. So then you go again, volume down, you come over here, volume down, confirm. It's very, very simple. Now we're gonna do pick up and hang up calls. So pick up call, come over here, pick up call, there, just as simple as that.